Right, there's rock.
Right and the right.
Turn the right round the other way.
Is there rock leathery?
There's something there anyway, yeah, stone or rock, so we'll see what we get now.
Oh, as long as it's not bones.
Right,
never
it's
know.
only
Bones.
smallish stones, it's nothing,
That's okay
nothing too
then.
significant, yeah?
Yes.
So. Oh yeah, there's a bit of rubble by the looks of it.
Are these cross-pollinating or self-pollinating?
They're all cross-pollinated, so they've been chosen as all pollinating compatible ones. So the two smaller ones, so that one in the middle and the one by the gate, they're both Welsh native species, and then the other two are not. They're just British ones, but they're all compatible pollination-wise.
Oh, fab.
Yeah.
Jill, I can't believe how much you've done. It looks amazing.
Have you seen the site before? It was tender, lovingly cared
Yes,
for.
Gemma and I did this sort of undergrowth, and I face planted over the wall into all the nettles there.
Yeah.
That was quite good.
There.
So it's all like that, was it?
It was
What are these trees now? They're
It's
that's
a
the
slate, yeah.
bit.
Just
That's
beds,
behind
isn't
there.
it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you poor soul. Well done.
Have you got any compost at all?
Yes, just over there.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we've got plenty. And we've got also bags of rabbit droppings that were donated to us.
All right. Okay. All right. So.
So they could be good for. Oh, hang on, what's this?
Behind that
It's your ledge.
Yeah. All right. It's not a bit of slate, maybe, is it?
Tyres are. These are all beds here.
It's another wall.
Is it or is it just a piece of slate that's on the ground? No, I think it's just a piece of slate.
Yeah,
And
people
that's
that used to have it.
there we are.
that's handy.
So yeah.
They didn't have time to do it. Just because they weren't growing enough, but they left it.
It is quite stony, this. So
Yeah.
I think what we should do is definitely add some compost to it, so that
Okay, I'll get a truck
yeah.
and full of compost.
Fantastic. That'd be good. And you can mix in some of the chicken manure as well if you want to. Yeah, rabbit manure. That would be good.
Bit of a difference between rabbits and chickens.
Sorry.
Bit of a difference between rabbits and chickens.
Just a slightly, yeah, but it's all manure, it's all good and nutritious. But it gives nutrients to the foods, to the tree. So that's,
Oh no, Japanese not me.
Get over there
Yeah. Before we had the goat code, I thought I'd try and climb over. It's midsummer, mate. Have a look at the clock. Summer dress. And I got over fine, and I'm not as live as I want to be. But my feet landed on the top of this board. You can see what's there.
So I'm guessing when it comes to planting the trees, you've got to try not to disturb their roots.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. You don't want to do that. I mean, it's not too bad at this time of year because they're dormant, so that's why it's a good time to do it. You still don't want to damage them really if you can possibly help it. Hopefully once we get down a little bit more, we'll hopefully there's just this layer of stones is just not too deep down.
Yeah, Jeff has just gone to get a shovel and I'll get some of the
Manure?
I've got the manure here in this bag.
Oh, the manure's there, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, it's quite strawy. Oh no, we won't use it
No?
like this, no, because it's too much straw in it. It needs to be well rotted down. So what I would do is, have you got compost heaps going or something
Yes,
like
we
that?
have. We've got a compost bin.
If it's fresh like that, it's too rich basically, and what it does is it'll burn the roots and stuff. So you need it to be well broken down. I can see it's quite fresh, and it'll be fine in a few months' time.
Yeah, we've put some in the beds and put the carpet on them.
Yeah, oh, that's fine as well. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, but not with with any plants in there because it'll it's just too rich.
Yeah.
On there, so. But yeah, just the compost will be fine then. Yeah, actually, we're hitting nice ground now here. We've gone below that layer of stones, so this will be a nice and a much better environment for us to grow in. So we'll just have a look at the height now and just to see how it's
Looks about right to me.
Yeah, let's have a look. Actually, I've gone too deep now on that because it needs to be just really what they call the nursery line is what you want to plant it at, so that you keep it at the same level that it was at in the
bucket.
pot. Yeah, so what I'll do is if we've got some good soil somehow I might get some soil from there.
Well, Gemma and I said to you,
Yeah, pockets on it, because if we don't do that then it just sinks down too deep in there.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing.
opposite.
a bit better. So,
Street.
so one easy way of checking the level so after of it is you can just put the handle across like this, and then you just see what the depth is in comparison. So actually that's quite a good depth on there. So that's
And here comes the rain.
yeah, sort of it. Yeah, so I'm happy with that depth.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the steak next now.
3.
Oh, he's in reception.
Right up to the steaks.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, there they are. Thank you. Well
okay.
spotted. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I have to ask Amelia if she knows him. Yeah.
And I put him in the same school.
Yeah, Amelia's in year 3.
Right, so what I'm doing is I'm putting the steak in and I'm putting it in southwest, so it's in the line of the prevailing wind, so that it because it breaks the wind. So that the idea of the steak is to give support
the tree.
to the tree, so that the tree doesn't move in the ground, and this basically it breaks the wind. So the prevailing wind would be this way. It's where it would be coming from. So you hold the stake on the side of where the prevailing wind comes from. There we go. That's pretty firm now. So, and with this tree, so I've made sure that the level was right. So, because what you want to do is you want to have it roughly at the same level it was in the pot. Because if you put it in too deep, what happens is sort of it rots off around the neck here or the base.
Yeah.
And if it's too high, then the roots are exposed. So this is the sort of level we're going for, sort of like this. So we're just going to have it more or less at the same level.
Right.
What we're
Is
going
the compost coming? Yay!
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Let's have it.
Good Phil.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that it's very, very wet.
Okay. Okay, let's have a look at it. All right, that looks nice and rich. Yeah,
That's the topsoil, yeah.
Yeah, so that's brilliant. Yeah, so what we'll do is I'll just put a little layer around it, and then I'm going to press it down so after to get again any air pockets and that out of it on there. Right, so what I'll do just to make sure, because what we'll do, actually I'll just turn it around slightly, that way, so that it's this will tie in quite nicely there then with that, because what we don't want to do is for this to be rubbing off that, but with the tree ties we've got sort of, so there's a little spacer here, so it just makes sure it doesn't rub off against it. But, yes, so hope you're all watching now, because I'll be watching you doing the next ones.
I know I'm taking it all in. I think Phil is
Good.
doing some
I'll
filming.
be carrying out an assessment to see what you've learned.
Do we get a certificate, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, you can be
get a
certified
badge.
anytime.
Certified?
Certified.
Certified, yeah, definitely.
Kevin Coyd on alert?
Well, yes.
So when will the tree have fruit? Does it take a couple of years?
Yeah, so I mean, it may well produce some fruit this year, but ideally, sort of what you want to do this year, as you see as they start to develop, ideally, the best thing is to pick them off and let the tree build up energy this year, sort of, because they'll try to produce fruit, but rather than putting energy into that for the first year, it's quite good to discourage it producing fruit, so it gets time to establish its roots, and then you get much better cropping after that every year. But yeah, in theory you should, it'll certainly get blossom this year, and some small fruit may well start to grow.
I like apple blossom, it looks so beautiful.
It does, yeah, so it is a nice one to have. So
Like cherry blossom too.
I do have a cherry blossom tree.
The trouble is it doesn't stay about for long, it all ends up on the floor.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's loads now. Oh, one down.
She fell for that one.
Sorry. It would be me. It's always me. Guaranteed.
This is what these posts are for, to back down the edge.
Yeah. Really hide this
There's a design fault there.
Or somebody else. Well, I've got a blindfold.
Yeah, so this is just this is really nice because there'll be lots of nutrients in this, so that's quite good, because what we dug it out of with all the rocks around it, there obviously wouldn't be any nutrients in this, so this is quite good.
No nutrients in rock.
No.
Water.
No, that's all right. Can wait for the other one to empty.
Yeah, we don't need loads, to be honest. It just depends on what you dig up, because there was lots of stones in this area. I mean, it might be okay on the next one, or then it might not. So that's it. So that's firmed in pretty well now. So would you mind just passing me a tree tie, one of the ones that's just there?
Oopsie.
Yes, okay, lovely, thank you very much.
Tree tie.
Yeah, there's just back down there.
It's going to break them all.
No, they're for the big
Yeah, you
ones.
don't really in the soil. Yeah, you can in the pot. Yeah, because often the drainage isn't great in a pot, sort of one there, but in this one you do. So the purpose of this then, it's obviously a tree tie. So you attach this to here. So then the idea, if you don't do that, then as the wind comes and so on, the roots, they call it wind rock basically. So it gets blown in the wind, and the roots don't make contact with the soil. So you end up with a weaker plant on there. Whereas by having the tree tie, and why do we put it? Why did I put it in that position?
To protect it from the wind.
The wind, Jack. Well,
So the sun gets it.
yeah. So, but yeah, because the prevailing wind generally comes from that direction. So you put that.
Yeah, that's where our damaging wind comes from.
Yeah, if you lived in Yorkshire, you'd be putting it on the northwest side, sort of. But
I would have thought northeast side if you lived in Yorkshire, not
yeah, you would be
northwest.
northwest. Yeah, actually, I beg your pardon, northeast. Good. I was just testing, you see, to see if you're listening. Yeah,
I'm on the case today.
Yeah. So it's got a little spacer here as well, so it stops the branches rubbing off the stake as well. So.
Your coat's too posh.
This coat's by 1955. My house, this is.
It's older than me.
It's about the same as those.
Probably, yeah.
The Rory that Amy gave me.
Yes. Jeremy was given some 1980, what was it, 3 plants to
No,
grow.
1986, but that.
Retro seeds.
Retro seeds, yes.
So what we're doing here now is again just tying it all in, and
Yeah, he said.
you'll usually leave this in place for at least 2 years. I would be inclined to leave it in for. What you can do as well if you want to, I mean I'm not doing it today, but you can nail this to the stake as well to stop it moving.
Right.
But usually there isn't any need to do that. And I've left a little bit of play here as well, so that as this expands sort of on there, then it won't cause a problem. Because sometimes you go around the place and you'll see somebody has left the stakes in and sort of and the ties on it. Yeah, and it's sort of it's a bit like what they call girdling it really, sort of, so it just stops it expanding, and eventually it'll kill the tree if it's not dealt with ultimately. Yeah. There we are. So that's number 1 in.
Excellent.
And it's got a label on it as well.
Golden
What is that one?
So that's
Noble.
but that is Golden Noble.
Have to write down what these are.
Yeah.
They're already on the tree.
Go, yeah.
So you can take pictures of the labels as well.
Yeah, good idea.
There we go. So that's that one done.
One done. 3 to go.
3 to go.
3?
Yeah.
You can't count, Gemma.
So yeah, we could all start.
Yes,
putting
we
it
can all dig.
Yeah, so maybe if we do one up here and then start on the one over there as well, we could be doing them simultaneously.
Yeah.
So we'll
Dig a hole.
Multiple diggers.
Yeah. So it might be easy to do that one next.
Right.
Yeah.
And am I doing it right here where it is plonk?
Yeah, please, yeah. Or actually, come to think of it, it might be easier to do it that one.
There's a little worm joining in.
Oh,
there you
I'm
go, right.
glad
So
about
a
that.
gower worm. So
Gower worm.
yeah. So what we'll do
I
then,
think
just to
that
check
might need bringing up a bit.
just to check the height, sort of. So what you need to do.
Oh, of course, I just checked it on what we've just dug up.
Yeah.
No, but that's fine. Yeah, sort of. So
Put
if
a
you.
bit more in?
Yeah, so
A bit more back?
Yeah. So I mean, it might be worth putting some of the good stuff, some of the stuff from there into it. Yeah. Because you kind of want it up to that level.
Right, so
first of all. Then once you've got the level right, then
That's
we
heavy.
put in the stake before we put in the tree. Yeah.
Right, just a bit handful then. Underneath the...
Oh, I feel like the Queen.
Yeah.
Underneath, yeah, to give it
Yeah.
this nice soil. Good stuff.
And again, just one bit more. That's enough. Press it down. Guess an air bubble or something.
Sorry, did I walk straight in front of you?
Oh, a bit more, I think, isn't it?
I don't know, I'll just do what you... No, you know best.
Put one more. big
One more
handful.
underneath. Okay. Just a bit like that. Not too much. That's a good way of measuring, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good idea.
Is it? Do you think that's right?
I think that's
That's
great.
right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it.
It's clearing the shovel. Spade, isn't it?
Is it going to be touching there?
No, I think as long as it's not higher than. So that the
Or
root,
lower
there's
than.
no root.
Or lower than, because otherwise the bottom of the tree will rot.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it needs one more handful underneath the tree.
Well, unless we just fill it to the top of the...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Put one more handful. There, that's good.
Comes in there.
Yeah, I bought some gloves.
All right.
And, I left them in there.
No.
What's going on?
You've been patted.
Wellies as well.
Oh, that's fine.
No.
I think that's
I
fine.
give you. You've done this before. Are we all right with this to fill in?
Yeah, I think that looks fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So what we'll do before we do any more is we'll put in the stake next.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we can take the tree out of the way, so we
Okay.
don't damage it while we're hammering
I'd
it
have
in.
got all that in and then thought, oh, bagger the steak.
Yeah, yeah, I know it's always that the way. Isn't it? It's a bit like when you do that IKEA
where's
self-assembly or something.
The
isn't it?
bangy
And then
banger.
you put together
Thank
the
you.
bookcase,
Bangy
and you realise the
banger.
shelves is the wrong way around, isn't it? Yeah, so
That
yeah,
side?
it can come a little bit more maybe to the edge. Yeah, sort of about there.
Oh, it's a bit of rock.
Yeah, so there.
Hang on, is this going to do it? Oh, yeah, it should do.
Next start.
Yeah.
It's going in.
Mind your fingers.
Mine, oh, I can't look.
Oh, it's close to the end.
I can't cope.
To the top, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, no, look at this. Mind you, Gemma.
Get back.
Mind out.
Stand back.
Uh-oh.
Stand back.
Yeah, okay, hold fire a sec. Okay, so
fire.
we just straighten it. It's just a little bit wonky. But yeah,
Oh, you hold your hands there.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. We're going to step back now. Okay, so stop now. Okay, all right. Yeah, so that's looking good. Actually, no, it's a bit that way now. Okay, okay. So
Some more?
okay, yeah. There we go. There we are. That's lovely. Yeah, that's that's better.
Fab.
Yeah, so fabby-dabby-dozy. So yeah, so that can now be popped in. And again, it might, before we actually put the soil around again, we might just look at the shape of it, just to see which bit will attach best to the tree,
Right.
to the stake. So yeah, so I think about that position is about right there. Yeah, so
We
yeah, so
attach
that
it
looks-
now or after?
Well, yeah, no, we'll do it after. Yeah, so yeah, so we can
put
yeah,
the soil.
yeah, put the compost around
one.
it now. Yeah.
Do you want to
Soil.
keep that
What
bamboo
you do is
cane in with it
each time
too?
you do a layer, sort of
Press it down.
press it down to
Yeah.
it. And so what you're doing is you're consolidating it to get out a lot of the air pockets, but you're not doing it too heavy, sort of, so that it knocks everything out.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, if you want to knock it, and I'll press and I'll pop it.
You pop on.
How are we doing? Yeah.
That's definitely the table. Oh, Jill, we're like rosemary and thyme.
Where were you getting the compost?
Just need a murder.
Oh my God.
There's a sack over there.
Murder?
Okay, sorry.
Why for the
Yeah,
murder?
rosemary and thyme. They're like,
Yeah, yeah. I think
they're
so.
like
Yeah,
sons and detectives.
Planting.
If you've not seen them, I've got it on DVD.
Oh God.
Why am I not surprised? I love it.
I've also got Murder, She Wrote on DVD, so that gives you an idea what my viewing habits are like.
Midsummer Murders?
No.
All 2700 series.
Oh God. What was that thing we watched? That Murder and Successful.
Oh, that was the spoof. Did you see that? The Murder and Success Phil.
No.
Oh, it was really funny.
Proper funny.
And it was only half, you could tell it was only half scripted, because it was supposed to be. They had like a celeb every week that had to solve a murder, and the guy that was doing it, he was supposed to be like a 1950s cop.
Oh, what was his name? Sleep.
Yeah, D.I. Sleet instead of, what was it, Frost.
Oh dear.
Top sort this
Yeah,
but
this,
I can't.
the rest of the
The stones.
previous.
Toilet stones.
Some good shit there.
Should we
Hide
just...
it. Should we go home?
Yeah, should we...
Run away.
Should we just put it in? Should we tuck it in?
We would have done.
Into bed.
Oh,
Sorry,
do you know-
little plant tree. If you're confused,
Are you taking the cane out?
Not yet until they come over.
it's got to be
Where's the
tied up with a
empty thing?
tiny thing.
Alright, well we wait for Neil to
boiling.
come over for...
Sure, I've got
what else
half
do
a
we-
face of makeup on. I've got the base, so I'm just white.
face in your face.
I'll just look anonymous for a distance. Just a pair of glasses and some hair.
So yeah, so if you let's go around. What we want to do is we want the spacer in the middle. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So if we look at the way it's done on there, so we start off. I always have to think twice about this now. So yeah. So hold on. Yeah. So there we go. So if we have a go like that, so you put it that way, and then you're going to feed it in there like that. So yeah. So you want to go with that?
Oh, that's not practice yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to cover that.
And then into there like that, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So there. So you can pull it a bit tight, so the sun. And if we go down, we'll go down a little bit lower, so we're below that where it's branches. So about there, it'll be spot on. Yeah. So,
That's how you look now.
yeah. Actually, maybe pull that one a little bit more. So we're still leaving a little bit of play on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then just pull it in by there.
That one. The first one.
Yeah. So you go into one and then you kind of feed it back around into the other one. So so pull. Actually, if you pull just one on, it's a bit too loose, I think. So again, pull it around that way a little bit. It's always a bit fiddly. So once you do it for a while, you kind of get into a bit of a run of it.
Yeah. I mean, will these come off eventually once?
Oh yeah. So you leave them in for about 2 years usually, just until it's kind of fairly well established. All right, yeah. So it's just to kind of stop because if you didn't have any support there, basically, because it's all got an established root system, as the wind blows it off of it, doesn't make a proper connection. So there we go now. So that can go that way, and then if you kind of feed it back on itself, so that should be okay. And so what people sometimes do is they nail it onto there as well, so that sort of gives it extra security. So.
Does it want to work? Well, probably if you take your gloves off mine, it might.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of
It's like tightening a belt, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So let's just pulling it. Yeah, you're getting there, I think now. Yeah. So. Obviously, you think the first one was really well. And then the next one. Yeah. So.
That's all right now.
It's probably a little bit too loose, actually. Sorry.
If you hold the stick, and then Jeff, you'll.
There we are. Yeah. So there we are. Yeah. So if you just feed it back in now, we should be in business.
Cool. You can take stills from this video as well. Of course. Which would be great.
There we are. That's excellent. Now, yeah. So
there's
there we are.
the pigeons.
So that's it. So we could.
Pigeons.
Yeah. So.
Well, no, I don't know about personal Facebook, but he's always tweeting on about, do you know how much that's how they're hardly making a profit if at all? Do you know how much the show is to go and see tonight, Jeff? £14 a ticket. Susical the musical. It's about like Dr. Seuss. No. Gemma's kids are all grown up.
Ask them to show me the best bits when they get home.
Right, I'm going to go and actually go and help Jeff do something.
They had some mint below it, but it just goes on and on.
You've been pipped at the post. All right, after so.
Sorry.
But yeah. So. Excellent. All right, so there we are, sort of, and and the rain kept off, didn't it, for us as well? So,